Kona ice trucks, and there's this one that goes through my neighborhood, and looks like this old ass van somebody bought and threw like just the most generic stickers of like ice cream cones.
All the cops right now.
I'm like no small child needs to go near that ice cream cone.
All the fucking cops right this second, Christopher.
On it.
Wow.
BRB.
Thank you. How is it?
Come on, talk to me, Goose. What's going on?
Having chase problems over here. Apparently.
Come on.
Turned off my Bluetooth, but somehow my headphones connected to my iPad.
What the hell's going on?
The hell is even that?
I better get on this.
I'll get you one of them cut waters. I meant to get some cut waters. I totally forgot. I dropped the ball this week. Want to get on Cutwater Kevin level.
Damn.
I know. I fudged up.
There it is. I was waiting for it.
I'm here to deliver, man. That's what I got for you. Well, you want to talk about some Tallahassee beer real quick? It's so good.
Oh, bro, please.
Look, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry it's not award-winning whatever beer award Crooked Can won. I'm happy. I love that, and they're so close to you. That's great. I enjoy them too, but I guess enjoying Tallahassee beer is just wrong, Kevin.
Never wrong.
No, it's too late.
Hey guys, join me in the closet. It's 7 minutes in heaven.
Welcome, everybody. This is 7 Minutes in Heaven. This is Cup to Cup. This is where we're going to talk about sports for like 7 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Chase, I thought you said you were good.
I'm good, brother.
Chase
He's holding on. Get it. He's hanging in there.
As usual, folks, we know. For those loyal listeners, you know that Chase often goes through it when it comes to technology.
Never once happened.
It's got to be a first-time occurrence.
No
This has
exception
happened.
here tonight. But we're happy to have him. We're happy to have everybody here that decided to take the night and join us. Take the time away from your family and say, you know what, Cup to Cup is more important than everybody. So we appreciate you. Right, Chase?
100%.
I do got my boys Chase and Christopher is here tonight, so I'd like to introduce them before I carry on with the rest of this show.
Oh, we were not going to get an individual. It was just a group.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Normally you're like, oh, my boy. Okay, hey, what's up?
Thank you for that. That was a subpar.
It's just us, Chase. It's just us, so we don't get the special one. It's just, oh, yeah, they're here too. What's up? That's cool, bro. If I was Jason, I'd have got my epic grand.
Oh, my
epic
God,
grand. And now,
standing at 6'1",
the most gorgeous man in Virginia.
Just wait now. I mean, I wasn't going to, but I
Oh, bullshit. Ain't nobody believe that.
I ain't nobody believe that.
Ain't no one. I try to tell you.
Yeah. Anyways, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, including, but not limited to, we're going to talk a little bit about Mr. Jake Paul. Obviously, you see the headline of this 7 Minutes in Heaven. This dude's, we're going to see if he's an idiot or not. Maybe he's not. That could be the... We'll see. We're also going to talk about some NFL. Apparently, Will Levis is in the news.
It's more of a... Not, I wouldn't say he's in the news. I saw a funny...
It's
a funny clip that I thought we would have some fun with. I will not bet on that.
And then Chris has something called "Is This Our Year?" That we'll go over, and then FSU, less than 4 weeks.
It's creeping up.
Talk about.
Yay! It's creeping up
again.
Yeah, I'm ready for the pain.
Former player that is thinking about making his comeback to.
No! Don't do that.
You have been promoted.
Yeah. Shout out Obsession and the promoted lady.
And then hoops.
And
Of course, we got to sneak some hoops in.
We got to, because I saw a nice piece about the hoops team. I was going to read it. I liked it.
No, Jason hated when I talked about.
Well,
the
Jason's
hoops
not
team
here
last
to
week.
shit all over the hoops team, so he'll be back for that.
Chris standing
Really?
his ground. Do you see that right there? I love that. Say it again,
Oh, are you
Chris.
drinking a
Sick-
Tallahassee beer?
I'm sick of the. Oh, Chase, thank you so much for asking. Tallahassee Beer, Proof Brewing Company out of Tallahassee.
yeah.
Outstanding beer.
Fantastic.
A La La Land. One of Kevin's favorite beers, I believe.
I'll be.
I think top 2. Yeah.
He's looking. He's like, shit, is there a proof beer in here somewhere?
No, I got 2 cut waters left, so we're.
Oh, here we go.
I might have to make a halftime stop at the.
I was going to say only 2 does the trick. Like,
No. I got a fridge and I got beer
oh,
inside.
nice. Thank God. He's got reserves, chat. We're fine.
Anyway, let's.
I love following the journey with you to your mirrors at the same time. Like, I'm going to go with, whoa.
Whoa. Let's get our opening item going, boys.
Come on.
Okay.
Excuse me, do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
No, how much?
Enough to break the ice. Hi, Fred Searing. How are you?
How much?
And why do you do it with that accent, Chris? I was wondering. I was listening to last week's episode today. I've already listened to it multiple times, but
Shout
I
out.
wanted to, while I was mowing the lawn today, a little refresher. And when you said, no, we did play the opening line because I said, how much?
Well, see, I can't roll my tongue like that. And I like to say it different. It's better than I'm just like, how much?
How
Just like-
much?
Yeah, I mean, I could try different.
How much? Like at all, either. But
Swear to me.
Yeah, I could do bad. I could just do a different voice every time. Maybe I'll try that out. All right, you got it. Next week, just you wait. Well, actually, when we record the episode, just you wait.
the opening item is coming from our boy, the Andy Adamson. So he decided he wanted to. He's like, hey, you guys want to talk about this on your opening item? So anytime that somebody wants us to talk about something, we're happy
I love
to do
that.
it.
I love doing that.
Now, me and Chris were confused a little bit on which part he wanted us to talk about. So, but it has to do with everybody's favorite boxer slash human, Jake Paul.
As person.
So he mentioned this. Let me pull this up here. There we go. Oh my God, something's going on outside my house. Jake Paul said, "We'll pay any NFL player $1 million if they can box me better than I run routes against you." Internet is judge.
Okay.
We'll send my jet to pick up who's down. So there you go. What do you think? First off of that.
I think it's stupid.
Because the way he's talking, I mean, he was on a couple podcasts, and the way he's talking is like, look, I'm faster than a lot of these NFL players. I'm stronger than a lot of these NFL players, and I know they can't box as good as me. So this is the easy one for me.
You're just assuming he's just going to walk all over him, I
Is he
guess.
really that fast?
According to Jake Paul, I don't fucking know. I've never.
This is directly from Jake Paul himself.
The guy, but
I know he ended up being a solid boxer. I've
he?
never heard. Huh?
Did he?
I mean, he wasn't a bad one. He was at least able to but I know he tended to pick opponents that were, a little past their prime or weren't boxers, were more MMA fighters. But still, I mean,
Whole keyboard just got drenched with a freaking
cut water.
water here. Yep.
Damn, dude.
There you go. That's how we're starting right there.
Yep.
But
Great.
that claim that he's faster than a lot of NFL players, is he including offensive and defensive linemen in that? Because sure, man, you're probably faster than some of them. Wide receivers, I just can't imagine he's faster than wide receivers and defensive backs. That just seems outrageous to me. So I don't know. I don't know about all that.
He holds a professional record of 12-2 with 7 wins by knockout.
Yeah,
12-2-0 with 7 knockouts.
I do believe he tended to pick opponents that were either past their prime or weren't boxers. But still, I mean, 12-2 is 12-2.
Hold it down a minute, boys. I gotta get this cleaned up.
Regardless, who gives a shit? Didn't this start because he made a claim that he could have made the NFL? And if that's the starting point of the claim, then that's just false.
What was the other thing I saw too? It was that, and then it was not a single NFL player could last. Yeah, and then that was that. And then Another thing I saw us, and it was like he can. This might have been the other part Andy wanted. He's like, meanwhile, I can catch a touchdown pass tomorrow in the NFL with no training.
Yeah, no.
He's just basically saying he can go out there, run a route, anything, and just.
If the defender falls down, maybe sure, dude. But like, just no. I mean,
You don't think he gets a touchdown pass?
I mean,
No
if they force feed him the ball 50 times, maybe. But like in an actual game setting, like playing like you're in an actual NFL game, no.
He's just like, come on, I'll get out
Andy
there. I'll catch a little curl
told
route.
Fred Taylor, Ryan Clark, and Channing Crowder to their face that he's faster than all of them. Well, I mean, at that point,
Now,
in their career,
maybe, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. But in their prime.
In their prime,
and
no.
do you disagree with that? That he's probably faster than all of them? They haven't. There's no way that those guys have been doing any sort of training, especially speed training. They're probably just doing like workouts to look good right
I'm
now.
assuming
at this point in
he
their
was
lives,
trying to
you know?
say in their prime.
Or is he saying
No,
right?
no,
I mean,
don't think he's no.
if he's saying right now, then yeah, these guys, if they're
Yeah,
past their
that's
prime,
obvious.
he's going to be
Yes.
faster than them. But prime and these guys,
They're in their 50s or late 50s.
but these guys in their prime, no, I don't think he's going to be faster than them.
He's
No.
not faster than Fred Taylor even now. Andy says,
I don't know about that.
brother.
I don't know anything about
don't
his
know about
speed. I do think that as much as he likes to talk himself up and get talked about, the fact that I've never heard about his speed before just makes me think he's not that fast. But I mean, that's obviously just jumping to conclusions. But
Fred Taylor still trains. What do you mean he trains? Andy says Fred Taylor still trains. Like speed trains? No shot. This guy's not about to go out there and play football.
No, but
yeah, regardless, this is a
he wants to
stupid,
stay fast.
Is he trying to say that boxing is harder than football? Is that like the gist of what he's trying to get across? Like, I don't understand the point he's trying to make.
I think that's the point he's trying to make is that boxing is harder.
I mean, they're
'cause he
so
even
totally
mentioned that.
different. Like,
Yeah.
that's
A little behind the scenes, Kevin.
I was going to say, I'm getting all the background of,
I
you
don't know
know,
what the hell's happening, but yeah.
it's like, oh, look at that setup.
I don't know if I'd classify either one as harder than the other. I think they're entirely different skill sets.
Well, you got to pick one. Andy says, what do you mean? What do I mean? He still trains sprints. Your camera tracking is insane.
The camera is
thank you.
working right now.
It
Yep,
is
it is.
cool.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it is. It's not bad, but sometimes it's goes crazy.
Andy, don't tell him that. He's going to keep doing it.
No, I'm done.
No, he's no shot. He's done.
He's done. Yeah, for me, like I think he's trying to do the boxing versus football thing where it's a lot. He thinks that it takes more skill to box than it would to play football. Whereas anybody can go out there and like I've talked about it before, insane in a bad way. Cool, thank you, Andy. On a streak tonight, love it. But yeah, yeah, I don't think that boxing is easy, but how would you judge which one's harder? I don't think that running routes is one of them. Anybody can run a route, all right? You can cut on a dime, but you're not going to be like an elite route runner. You're not going to be like a Justin Jefferson or something like that.
Well, and you get hit over and over again. I know you do in boxing too, but in boxing, it's, you have that one match. I mean, how often he went 12-2 and he boxed for what, like 8-9 years? So like one to two times a year he was boxing.
I mean, that record's from 2020 to the end of 2025.
Okay,
so over
so
5
years. So basically 3 times a year he fought. In the NFL, you have the 17 games, you have preseason, you're constantly like you're getting hit and hit and hit like over and over again 17 times in one season. Like, yeah, you might be able to make one catch in the NFL, but can you get back up and then make another catch? And then can you get back up and make another catch? And then can you get back up and score a touchdown and take all these hits over and over and over again? Like, I don't know. I think it's stupid to try and compare these two because it's one thing when it's like, I don't know, a team sport against a team sport. I hate comparing individual sports to team sports. I think it's stupid. I think it doesn't really cross over. I think the skill sets are wildly different. I think way more people play football than Bucks, so it's also a much smaller like pool that you're getting these athletes from.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe we'll get another YouTube or a Netflix deal where he'll be challenging Fred Taylor or somebody to. Maybe they'll do a little boxing. Maybe they'll run some routes. We'll see what happens.
Andy said that he can line up in the slot, run one route with Patrick Mahomes throwing it, and he'd catch a touchdown. One play. That the example brought up by him was Wes Welker being way more talented than Paul.
Yeah, I mean, Wes Welker was a crazy good route runner with great hands, quick, not like super fast, but super quick, super twitchy, like just very smart player. He's not Wes Welker. Like just because you're 5'10" or 5'9" and like 180 pounds and you kind of look like Wes Welker doesn't mean you're Wes Welker.
He's like, oh shit,
Damn it.
look just like him.
I don't know, man. I think it's bullshit, but let's see. I got a little video. It's loading up right now of Jake Paul, and then we'll move on from this. Maybe not.
Possibly, probably though.
No,
I mean, it's just stupid.
all right. We're not
Like
gonna play.
I hate when people have to like talk trash about like other sports to try and like talk themselves up. Like that's just stupid to me. Like just be like, hey, I think I might be able to make a catch in the NFL game, like under the right circumstances, and leave it at that.
Yep. Jake's got to do more.
Which
I still think is just stupid. But
all right, let's move on. Yeah, I mean, is this our year? Coming from our boy Christopher.
Yes.
Clearly, it's our year. Here we go. Let's take a gander at this.
I'll do it.
I already see an issue with one of these, but that's all
Me
right.
too, man.
All right, Chris, you want to talk about it? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this and was just like, it has all the NFL teams and it's broken down into 5 tiers about the teams with the most pressure to win a Super Bowl. I was thinking this year or as soon as possible. So I'll tell you real quick, the teams that are here this year. They said the teams that are Super Bowl or bust all in are the Bills and the Rams. Another Lombardi would be nice is the Chiefs, Patriots, Eagles, and Seahawks. Then the next tier is contender or pretender. You have the Ravens, Bears, Broncos, Packers, Texans, Chargers, 49ers, Bucks, Bengals, and Cowboys. Then for the Do You Believe in Miracles, you have the Jags, Lions, Vikings, Commanders, Colts, and Steelers. And then the remaining bottom 10 teams, let's try our best. Cardinals, Falcons, Panthers, Browns, Raiders, Dolphins, Saints, Giants, Jets, and Titans.
We have no pressure? We're not expected to win it as a Dolphin fan?
Chase, I don't want to alarm you, but
well, damn.
I don't think so, man.
Damn.
Andy, who is clearly angry tonight.
I mean, I'm angry. Like, why are we not in the contender? Why are we just a miracle?
Where the fuck do you find these dumbass lists?
I don't reveal my sources. I don't reveal my sources where I get it from.
So, I mean, just real quick, I agree. Bills, Rams, Super Bowl or bust. I mean, I guess I agree with the next tier. All 4 of those teams have won Super Bowls and fairly recently. That's just a weird tier, though. Another Lombardi would be nice. That's a weird tier.
I think any team would say another one would be nice, but yeah, sure.
I think the Ravens should probably be in the Super Bowl or bust category. It feels like every year they make the playoffs and every year they don't even make a Super Bowl. Like Lamar Jackson's not getting any younger. He's a running quarterback. Like their window is not going to last forever. I think they should be in the Super Bowl or bust. Chargers a little bit to that extent, maybe. San Fran maybe in that one too, because every year it feels like they're talked about like they're a contending Super Bowl team. I know less so in probably last year, but like I feel like for like the last 15 years they've been talked about as a team that could win a Super Bowl and haven't. Bengals, Joe Burrow. I mean, I don't think they're a contender. They had that one run like 5 years ago and haven't done shit since, and just we keep making excuses for them. Why do we keep putting them in a contender? Like every year it's like the Bengals could do something, and every year they go like 8-9,
I mean,
9-8, and don't.
Last year they didn't. I mean, they've had their quarterback is injury
Every year that happens, though. So
Yeah,
when are
but
we
I mean, like,
when are we gonna just be like,
when
that's
he
just
is
what happens?
with them, that they're a
That's happened
formidable,
one time.
They're a formidable offense.
Let 'em know.
That's happened
Pretender,
one
let 'em
time
know.
in like 7 years.
Call him
And
pretender.
it was like
Chase. They're
5
not
years
real.
ago. I don't get it. Every year I feel like I hear about the Bengals like they can make a run, and then every year he gets injured, and it's like, well, who saw that coming? It only happened the 5 straight years before that.
Chase said no shot, Bengals.
Andy
Pretender.
says
Go.
Chiefs and Eagles are too high, Texans too high, Cowboys too high,
Agreed.
Texans are
Bengals
definitely too high.
high, Bucks too high, Lags, Lions too low.
Jags and Lions should definitely be high.
Come on, man. I think we should be at least be in the contender conversation tier.
Absolutely.
Panthers are way too low.
Where are they?
They're in
in
the
the last
let's try
category.
our best. I mean, would you put them at
They
a
made the
contender?
playoffs last year, didn't
They
they?
could be. I mean, just so you think
Somebody
making the
had to-
playoffs.
somebody had to win that.
I get that, but
Someone had to take
if you
the
make the
NFC South.
playoffs, you just can't be in the lowest category to me, unless you literally like dropped
I
your
hear you.
entire team. Like,
Yeah, I agree with him.
So
I'm not
at
saying
minimum
put
they
them
could
in
be
contender,
near
but yeah, I mean they made the playoffs last year. They should be a rung up. What are we doing? The Vikings? They should be. Let's try our best. Let's be honest here.
Brother, what? Chase, this is your team. What,
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, a lot of these are just terrible.
yeah, for me, I think it don't matter. The Rams are winning the Super Bowl. So
That's Kevin's
they
preseason
fucking
bet.
better.
There you go.
They fucking
Yeah,
better.
they're going all in.
They just traded all their picks again.
no, contender or pretender. Another, like Chase said, what the fuck do they? Another Lombardi wouldn't be nice. What?
It's a stupid category.
Well, and like he said, it's got to be just because they've recently got one.
That's
without-
still
the
annoying.
I mean, look again. You have to come to me. I didn't make this list for the record.
Also, I mean, Kansas City, when was their last one? 3 years ago? I'm trying to think. Eagles, Seahawks, was it Kansas City before that, I guess? Yeah. I was
Probably.
thinking maybe it was longer
I don't
than
know
that.
how you can
That's
be
not
high
too
or
bad.
low on a contender or pretender list. Like you could be a pretender. Like it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking annoying.
It's like it's just pissing me off.
It's dumb.
I don't know.
Good. It pissed you off. Then mission accomplished.
Yep.
I did what
There's
I
some
wanted.
bad ones. Some bad ones.
Sorry, Jags. You're a contender. It's okay.
All right, let's get out of this thing. This is just fucking
It's just pissing everybody off. It's
doing something.
irritating me.
What do we got next on the rundown? Will Levis. Chris,
So,
please.
oh yes. So I brought this up because I saw this TikTok and it made me laugh. They were interviewing him, or he's a press conference or whatever, and he said, "quote There are not 32 quarterbacks in this league better than me." Was his statement.
Is he still in the league?
He's
Yes.
absolutely correct because there's like 50 plus quarterbacks.
Yes, he's currently the backup for the Titans. So he said there's not 32 quarterbacks better than me. Basically, him saying I should be starting somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's correct just for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
I mean,
Will. Shout
and
out, Will.
after kind of doing a quick peruse of all the current starting quarterbacks, I'm like, I don't know if I see. I mean, I was like, I don't know if I find one. Then I'm like, okay, bench
Yeah,
him,
but, brother,
put in Will
if-
Levis.
If there was that many, what? If he's not in the league, right?
No, he
No,
is.
he's backup.
He's
Yeah.
the Titans' backup. The shitty Titans is their backup.
Still,
Yeah,
is that true?
I mean, pretty sure.
Damn.
God damn.
I don't know, man.
Yes, he's currently
Will
the
Levis ain't
backup
doing
of
it
the
for me.
Titans.
Nothing scares me about Will Levis. Will Levis being in the game is like an opportunity for the defense more than a opportunity for his team to.
The defense
score
is like,
points.
fuck yeah, he's in
Yes.
court. Hell yeah.
Let's go. It's time to.
Why didn't
get
they
a
bring him in
turnover.
sooner? Come on.
I think he's definitely one of the best 32 quarterbacks as a backup. He's one of the best 32 backup quarterbacks.
Maybe that's what he meant to say. He's one of the best back.
there
Maybe
you
that's
go.
what he meant to say.
That's an acceptable statement. He's not a third string quarterback. All right,
There's not
guys.
32 backups better than me. I'm on.
Is he second on the depth chart there or third?
I'll look. I just had it. I think he's.
They
second.
might not even have a third quarterback.
The Titans don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's beautiful.
You could have 3 of
Depth
these?
chart. Who knew?
They're like, whoa! I didn't know
Crazy.
that. That's how it goes.
No, Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh God! So he's
Oh,
third
shit.
string.
Yeah.
God
So So he must have been talking about the backups then.
Mitchell Trubisky still in the league?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. Playoff.
Wasn't he
winning,
drafted the same year as Mahomes? Am I wrong there? Wasn't he drafted the first quarterback taken in that Mahomes draft?
I couldn't tell you, Chase. Somebody can, but not me.
I don't have that answer.
Let's see. NFL entry. What the fuck is this? This is not.
Where have you gone? What have you done? Where are you going?
He's got 10 years of experience. However many Mahomes has.
It's probably about 10. For some reason, I think he was the first quarterback taken in that draft, and I thought that was also the same year Mahomes was drafted. But doesn't matter. Regardless, yeah, he's still going. He's still in the league. And ahead of Will Levis.
Shout out Will Levis.
Good luck,
Shout
Will.
Out, and Mitchell Trubisky. I thought you were dead. So welcome back.
So back from the dead, Mitchell.
Living. Yeah.
Back from the dead, Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchie.
All right, it's enough talking about the student Titans.
Oh man, if you want to talk more about
No, I said that's enough of talking about the shitty Titans. I don't want to talk about them anymore.
Yeah, Will Levis, you're probably not going to be a starting quarterback anytime soon. Sorry, dude.
Andy says Chase is correct. There you go, Chase. Look at that.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
What's crazy?
Can you imagine being the GM that drafted Mitchell Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, the Patrick Mahomes thing.
Yeah.
I thought he was just saying you were correct though, in general.
Yeah.
Just in life.
About life, yeah.
Good job, Chase.
Thank you.
I think you should be regardless. Yeah. Mitchell Trubisky.
That's more than enough. I want to talk about Mitchell Trubisky too.
That cracks me up, man. Mitchell Trubisky cracks me up. I think he's got a playoff win.
Probably. I mean, he had a good year or two there.
Am I thinking of him? Yeah. I think he's got a playoff win with the Bears. Anyways, next 7 picks in the draft were god awful. Andy says so. There you go. That's all we got. FSU. Let's talk about some FSU. Yeah, my fucking scroll's not working, so we're just gonna do the FSU. Which our FSU intro is terrible, anyways.
You don't like it?
You don't like Jameis?
Jameis says ACC or SEC.
No, he does not.
We've argued this. He does not say. We've done this.
You don't
before.
think he says? You play
No.
it. Play it. If you don't say SEC, then you're crazy. Every time I have it captioned, it says SEC every single time.
And captions notoriously have never gotten anything wrong. So
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't
you
make
think he
any
says ACC there?
I don't think he says it like ACC.
But he's saying
I think it's
ACC.
like
Why
ACC.
would he be saying SEC?
Let Chase do it. He was doing
I
that.
did
No,
it.
that was
I
good. That was
already did it.
It's like, no, that was
Damn
good.
it, Chris!
I was doing the
Fucking
thing.
ruined the clip, dude. Yeah, that's terrible. All right. Less than 4 weeks, football is back. So
I mean, I'm happy football's back.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
I mean, yeah, I'm always lately. I'm ready for the pain.
we're gonna win our first game, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I
in
sure
theory-
shit hope so.
In theory, on paper.
I mean, you better. You're like a 30-point favorite. You better not lose the first game.
They're 30-point favorites.
I'm pretty sure we're like a 28, 30-point favorite the first game. We're playing like New Mexico State or some shit.
I don't give a shit who we're playing based off of. What are you giving this team 30 points?
Well, probably based off the fact that the games we did win last year were games
when we
against
played
New
those
Mexico
shit
State.
teams. Yeah, we crushed them.
Yeah. So now if we're favored over like SMU, then yeah.
There's no shot. I think we're already we're like a 2-point underdog. I think at home for that. Which
understandable.
I was like only 2.
Look, Jason hated everything I said last week, but I stand by it. I think ceiling this team could be 8-4. Realistic, I think
So
we're not going back to this. I'm not doing this
I know.
shit again.
Realistically,
No.
I think 6-6.
Oof. I mean, he's got it. I think he's fired it. He's gone at 6-6. Has to be.
But I thought that last year. So
I mean, but yeah, at some point they're going to have to be like, all right, look, we can't do it.
I would have personally fired him after Stanford.
I mean,
last year.
you and me both. He would not have made it through last year.
You don't face your fears, you ride them.
Don't worry, we get everybody's in a couple weeks here. We get
fears,
W's and L's in a couple
ride 'em.
weeks. Everybody's favorite W's and L's.
Oh,
Yeah, this will be a fun one. It'll be like great.
Over under is 6.5. According to our boy Andy, I'm just gonna do this the whole time for you and just go back and forth. Since
I told
my
you
camera
realistically
sucks at
6-6. So if I had to pick an over under, I would be a homer and go over and say 7-5.
Well, I mean, we're not doing this right now. We're not doing.
I mean,
this.
you're the one that said it.
It's a tease. It's a tease for W's and L's.
Look, it's my job when people talk in our chats that I read it. Okay, I want you guys to look at it and hear it.
Look at
me when I'm talking to you.
Can we be optimistic and
Hell
just
yeah.
ask one question?
Sure.
What are you most excited for to see? Is there
What am I most
anything?
excited to see?
Yeah, like any player, any position group, like anything you would actually be like, all right, I at least kind of want to see that.
Deuce.
I'm excited to see.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's the only
Watch
answer.
Deuce make some plays.
What is it? Give me another answer. There's no other answer.
Chroma, the run game, see what it can look like. But
like a possibility thing is, or you want to actually?
Well,
see,
see if Danzy can make. Well, yeah, Chroma, like seeing a sophomore running back splitting carries, maybe emerge to be he was a high 4-star, even 5-star according to some rankings for a reason. Like he was a beast in high school. It could be exciting to see maybe he takes that next step. Lots of freshman running backs that look pretty good, then take that step up. Same with Danzy. I mean, it was his first year actually playing wide receiver last year, and he still put up 800 total yards between rushing and receiving and 10 touchdowns. Can he take that next step? Boggs, a wide receiver who came in with a lot of hype as a true freshman last year, got hurt, didn't really do much. Can he emerge as a threat? That's what I'm talking about. A lot of question marks, which is not what you want going into a
more than
Well, I'm looking for something to be excited about coming off of back-to-back shit years.
Gotta have something.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get excited, but at the same time, we talked about a little bit last week, we're gonna get excited about these players, and then they're gonna transfer the fuck out.
Be like, oh, this guy's killing it, and he's like, ooh, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I've put my name in the portal, and I'm out of here.
I'm currently scheduled to be a second-round pick, so I'm going to go to LSU and see if I can boost those stats a little bit. And
explore my options here real quick.
What I will say is Deuce could have gone probably anywhere in college football. Who's saying no to Deuce Robinson? Even if he's not your number one, who's saying no to Deuce Robinson as their number two? He could have gone, in my opinion, basically anywhere in college football, and he stayed at FSU. Chroma probably could have gone lots of places and stayed at FSU. Not anywhere, not like Deuce, but he probably could have gone and been a starter in lots of places. Stayed at FSU. I know we paid both of those players, obviously.
Where was he? Texas or something?
Who?
The running back. Who was
Chroma? Where's he from originally?
No.
You're talking about Wisner. You're talking about Trey Wisner. He was from Texas, yes. Chroma was he's a true sophomore.
I stopped watching the team last year.
Kev was checked out. He's like, whatever.
He was one of our, if not our highest recruit last year, probably second highest recruit.
Okay. I know you're talking about now.
Yeah. So he's a true
Andy
sophomore.
in the chat says, also shout out Andy.
Come on, Mayor.
You being here tonight. I know you're angry. He told me to Google Spotswood from Team America. I did. I see the person. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. So here he is. I see the guy. Then he said, Ashton Davis, as far as we were talking about people to be that we're excited to see, looking forward to Ashton Davis and Deuce Robinson. He also said rooting for the tight end transfer from Jacksonville, Desario Riles.
Ashton, I know they fucking love that dude. And he's been, again, he was a transfer, all of the coaches. He's a captain. You get to bring 3 players to ACC media days. You get to bring one offensive player, one defensive player, special teams guy. He's who they brought from the defensive side of the ball. He was technically a transfer, but he's been in the program for I think this is his 3rd year at FSU now. And he's also the one that I think it was on the Desir twins, Instagram live when they're going live. Ashton hopped on and basically was we got rid of some problems. Basically saying a lot of the players thought that and this is stuff that like you hear rumors about, like the players getting away with a lot and Mike not necessarily holding them accountable. And Ashton was like, they needed to go. They weren't following like the standard. They weren't doing what they're supposed to. Like, so he's one that isn't afraid to talk up. He's not afraid to be a leader. So like, I am excited for him. And I hope that he does, like, that can be a big difference. If you actually have a player
somebody was like, he was like threatening to leave the team or some shit. Is this the same guy? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out.
Regardless, I think that kind of player, if other players look up to him and he's like actually holding them accountable and holding them to a standard, like FSU standard, that can be a really big deal.
There you go.
Chris, come on, you gotta give me something. You're the Knoll heart through and through. Besides Chase, give me something.
I mean, I'm just like Chase said. I'm ready to be hurt. I don't care. Even as bad as we've been, I'm still every year. I'm gonna get excited. The little hype's gonna come out.
Don't be that guy. No, we're not.
What's being that guy? I'm gonna get excited regardless, even though I'm ready to be hurt.
This is the same person in every sports chat. This is the same like grandma who's like, I love the Green Bay Packers through and through, whether they win or lose. Go Packers.
Do you not love Green Bay?
Fuck yeah, I do, but I'm not gonna be the retard that says that shit, you know. But you know, it is what it. So come, give me something else. Like, who are you excited for? Like, what are you excited for besides tailgating, which you're not gonna do? So you know,
why am I not gonna do that?
You're not gonna be. Are you going to every game?
I'm not gonna go to every game. I'll go to some games.
No.
Okay.
Let him go to some games, Kevin.
He ain't going.
What's the last game you went to, Kevin?
Well, I don't know.
Stop looking at your camera moving around. And what's the last game you went to?
I'm having problems. Okay.
I see you're just
the fucking thing hit my goddamn keyboard and or my my beer. Anyways, carry on. Don't worry
like I said, I'm not gonna worry about you. Because I was talking to my dad about it, and even like with Daniels, the quarterback, like, is he? I hope he's a much more serviceable. I'm not expecting him to go up and tear the house down, but I'm at least expecting you to be better than fucking what's his name, DJ and Tommy. Just be better than them of like actually being a serviceable. I don't need you to be best quarterback ever. That'd be great, but being what I've seen from you, that's not going to be the case. Just go out there, be serviceable, be smart. You've been playing for a lot of years, like just. Give me hope, damn it. Give me something.
I mean, that's going to be the difference in 5-7 and 8-4 is how good he is.
Yeah,
like
he's got enough experience. Like just be smart. Don't do some of the stupid shit I've been seeing for the past 2 years. Act like you've been there.
I don't know what to expect this year because, like, for me, like. I don't know what keeps him or the coach around. I don't think anything.
Money.
No. Yeah. I mean, like after this year, I'm saying like because if you go out there and you overall do better than expectations. Let's say you win 9 games.
We're keeping him if he wins 9 games.
Are we just gonna forget about what happened in the past?
Are we? No. Is FSU's pocketbooks? Yes.
They're gonna be like, oh, we won 9-3.
If he goes 9-3, there is 0% chance. That
they won't fire him if he goes.
If he goes 8-4, he's not getting fired.
So it's a very weird situation.
I think the first cut that he maybe could get fired is 7-5.
I can't trust. Like every time that I get excited about like something,
with that.
You know what I mean? Like and then it's just fucking we end up sucking dick. So like for me to like if we go exceed expectations next year, and that's like like I said,
unlikely.
8 or 9 wins
that's
for me.
Very hopeful.
Then I don't want to be stuck with this same thing, and I don't want to be stuck with him, Norvell, but. If we lose and we suck, I don't want to suck either. So, like, I don't.
It's a tough spot to be in.
This is not a place I want to be, but I have to be here. We're in this together, boys.
Yeah.
So, no more Gus Malzahn offense either. So, thank Christ for that. You know who you sound like, Kevin? You sound like Jason. So, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm never going to.
Am I wrong though? Just tell me what I said was wrong.
No, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. I do think there's a good coach in there somewhere, but I think it's been broken. I don't know if he can ever
Yeah, I've
find
been here
it.
for a
I've
while,
said
yeah.
that before, and I would have fired him already because at FSU, we don't wait around for coaches to find that. At least I didn't think we did, except we have.
We'd all fired
he
him.
goes
I'm
9 and 3,
hopeful that we do well. Okay, I'm not saying.
I know.
I'm not saying I don't want us to do. I
But
don't
you're
want us
scared
to
that's
be
going to
like.
get us stuck with a coach
Well, yeah.
that's never going to reach
Because if you win,
what we thought he could be.
yeah, you win 8 or 9 games, they're like, oh well, we'll just keep him. Like, we'll stick around. We're gonna ride it out with him.
Again, I do truly believe that there's a good coach in there somewhere, but I just
Way
don't
down
think he'll ever find it again.
Yep.
And so that's why I wanted him gone. After the snub and we had that truly terrible 3-9 year, I was willing to give him one more shot when I think a lot of FSU fans were like, this is FSU. You don't get to go 3-9 and keep your job, which is an understandable statement.
Very good point.
I thought that coming off of 13-0 and 10-3 the year before that, it was worth giving him another shot.
It's another pass.
Again, I thought a good coach was it. That 10-3 season at the end of the season where that offense was fucking ridiculous. That 13-0 season, our offense never looked like it did except against LSU. That's the one game where it looked like the year before at the end. So he was already starting to lose in that 13-0 team. He's an offensive guy, and the second half of the year, our defense is what carried us.
Pretty much.
You had a spectacular quarterback in Jordan Travis, and we were not doing very good. Our offense was putting up 24, 27 points against bad defense. So he was already starting to lose it then.
Yeah.
And then we go 3-9 and look like the worst offense in college football. And again, I was willing to give that one extra year because I thought that good coach was in there. And then we crashed again last year. And again, I just don't know if he can ever find that coach that he was. And I'm not willing to wait.
Is that Alabama coach still in there? The Alabama game? Because
I don't know.
I mean, he's got to be, but it's just like you Chase said, I want to see.
I'm not trying to give up hope on the guy because I think that he's a good person overall. I mean, and I don't think he's shitting the bed on purpose. But I don't know if this is a good fit with us at this point. Maybe back then it was with the team that he had there. But I don't know if he's not recruiting the right players, getting the right people in the right position as far as his coaching staff. I don't know what it is. Andy says it almost sounds like you're rooting against him. I literally just said I'm not. That you have a rooting interest. So that you have a rooting interest. Instead, genuinely root for the guy. I literally just said I'm rooting for the guy. And
just
possibly,
root for him, Kev. Come on.
Being let down. This is exactly what I just said. That's part of fanhood, though. I feel like I just defended myself before I read that. But yeah, I'm literally. I told you, I think he's a good guy. I don't feel like this is a good fit right now. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not fucking knowledgeable enough as far as the insights of football, the behind the scenes of college football to know what he's doing right or wrong. But it's not working.
No,
yeah, it honestly based on rumors again. Take any rumor you want with a grain of salt because he's got the mind for football. Even when we were shit teams before we went 10-3 and 13-0, our first drive of the game was always great because he could script the plays because he could break down film and saw what to do. And I remember even listening to when FSU beat writers were watching practice, they're 3 to 4 times a practice. He's able to just draw up a play that completely confuses the defense to a point. And this was when we had the best defense in college football. And they're talking about in practice, he was still able 3 or 4 times a practice to confuse them enough where it's just a wide open guy streaking down the field. He is a smart football mind. I'm scared that it's accountability in the locker room because that's what the rumors have been. Even his first year, I don't know if you remember, players were it was something about social media and we're threatening to sit out and transfer and stuff even then. So it just feels like every year I hear a rumor about this player just straight up wasn't listening to him, wouldn't do what he asked him to do in practice and still started. I think that's if I just have to guess, I think a lot of players, it's not that they don't like him, but maybe don't respect him. At times.
And so they're just not going to listen to him. Although
supposedly that's different on this year's team, but what the fuck are they going to say? No, they still don't respect him. You know what I
They
mean?
got to come out with that. They're not going to come in this year. Yeah,
So-
they don't do
yeah.
listen in for shit. It's going to be
So-
brutal, guys.
I will say all the coaches are saying, if you read between the lines, basically we got rid of the problem. So they should have zero. That can't be an excuse this year because they've said it all off season that these are their guys, that they really like this team. Blah blah blah.
Right.
So
Andy said he's a pioneer in the transfer portal. He's found success. He's been burnt to a crisp. It's why he's been up and down in a game that requires a talent edge. He's a good coach, good schemer, struggling to figure out the portal now that other teams have caught up.
Got a point. So, question. So, if we go 8-4, which would be a great season, is your faith restored in him, or are you just like, well, this is a one-off? We'll see if he can maintain this success.
That's what I just said. I mean, I don't fucking know.
just-
I'm in a confused state at that
Well,
point.
it's
like
very,
am
I
right
think
now.
all of
Like,
us are in that same.
after that
weird
Alabama
state.
game, I was fucking hyped. I was like,
we were
we're
all
back.
just like, holy shit.
We're back to
I know.
Jordan Travis
We're here.
years.
I know.
We're back to actually being good again, and then like it
Slowly went crashing down.
all
Virginia.
downhill after that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we fall down like 21-0, playing terrible. We come all the way back. I'm like, all right, because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this isn't the team we saw beat Alabama and destroy these FCS teams 500-0. And then we storm back, tie it up against Virginia, go back and forth. The deuce bobble that ends up being an incomplete pass and like double overtime. We lose, all downhill from there. Never the same team again after that. And again, I see a trend with Norvell where it's like after a tough loss, Georgia Tech in what was that 2024, same thing. That Georgia Tech team ended up being a good team that year. They went to like 7 overtimes with Georgia that year and should have won. That should not have been like a game that defined our entire season where now we go 3-9 because we lost on a last second field goal to a good team, but it did.
Oh yeah.
And that's my issue is like, it feels like we can't overcome when we lose those tough, close games. At least we haven't. And like, can he change that?
We have that,
Because
that
8-4,
heartbreak. And then
every 8-4 record is not the same. We could go
Sure.
8-4 and barely win all of our 8 games against, the worst teams we face and get destroyed in the 4 other games. And I'm not going to feel great. Or we could go 8-4 where we're beating teams we should beat by double digits. And our games that we lose, those 4 games we lose are, 27-20 or, even 30-20, but
We're
we're
competitive.
until the
Yeah.
last minute. You
You're
know what
competing.
I mean? 8-4 is not necessarily great and it's not necessarily terrible, but it could be great and it could be terrible for this team.
For me though, like those, I'll get to you in 1 second, Andy, as well. I see you. For me, like the years of building up to that are they're gone. You know what I mean? Like we had those years where we were like, you could start to see the turnaround.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay, now look, we lost that game, but god damn, that team played
Notre
their fucking
Dame.
heart out.
Yeah.
And you started to see some changes, and then we took the turn. And we went undefeated, and started to fucking play good again, and then it just fucking
Damn.
went down from there. Yeah.
You'll never convince me this
So, like-
break us.
So like, I'm not trying, and you can call it the climb, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not
Don't
making
call
that.
that.
I'm done.
No.
I'm done
we're
climbing.
not
I'm
climbing.
done-
No.
We're not climbing, bro. We're done
agree.
climbing. We did the climb, and we made it to the top, and we went undefeated, and we got fucked. But
we
it
just
is what it is.
fell.
It is what it is. Now Andy says, where did I stop? Started with throwing all his chips behind Cam Ward and having to go with DJU, and it went from there. I'm in on Norvell and finding the right guys to put around him and evaluate talent consistently. I believe. He says, I mean, not consistently. I believe consistently. Period.
I believe.
I believe. He
I
believes.
want to believe because I do think Norvell, I've said it again, I do think he is an extremely smart football mind. I think that there is a good coach in there, but
It's ready for that guy to come back out.
I mean, he's had more losing seasons as head coach at FSU than we had. I've said it before in the prior 40 years at FSU. That's unacceptable. Like I would have fired him. That doesn't mean I'm not still rooting for him And I would love for him to be the coach next year because it means that we had a good year this year.
And also, these weren't just losing seasons.
They were like
really, some of
really
the worst
bad
seasons in FSU
60s.
history. Yeah.
And you were getting blown out in all these games. You weren't even competitive. These games were over by the second half, and it was just painful.
He was
to
the
watch.
head coach of our first losing season in like 40 years. So,
All right, let's talk about one more thing about FSU football. Castellano's coming back. You guys want to touch on that real quick? I thought I saw something that was like he can't go anywhere but
he's not
FSU.
in the portal.
I thought I saw that too. Yeah, the
portal's closed.
He can't go back. Yeah, so he can't go back anywhere. But
And then also, I saw a thing that Andy said, "Let's go back to Willie Taggart."
No.
So, just touching on Tommy, if he's a graduate, I think he can still transfer. I don't think you have to be in the transfer portal. I could be wrong there. I'm not positive about that, but I know back in the day, if you had already graduated, there were different rules. I don't know if that's still the case with the transfer portal or not, though. So,
also, the fact that he's trying to, I believe, make a comeback as a wide receiver, does that open up any doors? I thought I saw that as well. Does that open up any doors for him? How's our wide receivers looking?
We don't have a ton of depth with experience, but he also doesn't have experience as a wide receiver. So,
I mean, that kid's got some speed and he's got some moves. Now, can he translate that over to becoming a wide receiver? You know,
he was constantly injured as a quarterback, and what held us back in a lot of those games was because he didn't want to get injured, would slide and not pick up first downs, would go out of bounds and not pick up first downs. I get why he did it, but I mean, that did cost us. There's so many times where I'm like, you know, it's instead of 3rd and 2, it could have been 1st and 10, and then we don't pick up that third down, we punt. You know, that is what I'm hoping with Ashton, is that he is a little more physical. He's probably not as like quick or fast. He's definitely not as quick or fast as Tommy, but I do hope that he will put his shoulder down and pick up that 2 yards. And Tommy as a wide receiver, that would worry me, is that like, can he handle contact?
What do you think, Chris?
No, he don't need to come back. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. I saw you. I'd say thank you for your service, but thanks for some moments. And
what if he could be like an elite slot receiver? You know,
elite,
you can do some gadget plays with.
I mean, if he could do some cool shit, but I mean, elite though, that's a take.
I mean, I don't see as long as he's not a locker room cancer. Obviously, we don't know how he was in the locker room. I'm not against letting him come back and trying to play wide receiver. And then
he did seem, for the most part, to be a likable guy. I mean, people seem to like him for the most part.
Likable guy.
As long as he's not going to ruin the locker room, I don't see the downside of letting him try. But
all right, you heard it here. They say, "Come on back, TC."
I mean, he tried to go to the NFL, got undrafted,
obviously.
So yeah, I mean, what do they see there? And was he? When he was getting drafted, was he going for wide receiver as well, or just whatever the fuck?
I think most people were like, "Well, you're not going to get drafted as a quarterback, so
try out wide receiver, see how that goes."
Yeah.
Andy wanted to point out that Travis Hunter put on 10 pounds of muscle. Thank God, because he didn't have any.
Boys bulking up,
and an incredible circus catch and interception in practice this past weekend. It's going to be a great year. Let's go football. That's a. I mean, you could.
Let's go football. Yeah, let's go football.
You just hype this football's pretty close.
No, I'm rooting for Travis Hunter. I'd like to I think that boy's got some electricity, and I'd love watching people like that, you know, in the NFL. So. You know, I'm
a hater. I don't want him to get hurt. I just don't want him to be good.
Jeez.
Why?
Because of the way he handled the FS
snub.
Not even just the way he handled it too.
Yeah, that was kind of.
It was pretty rough. Yeah.
That was dirty for sure.
Yeah.
It was dirty. But he's on my pro team now, so.
I mean, do whatever you want, and yeah, I just didn't like the way it was handled. Lots of people do that, but I'll never root for him because of that.
Even if he's on the Dolphins one day, you wouldn't. If he was a Dolphin, you wouldn't root for him.
If he's on the Dolphins, I'm going to root for him. Yes.
I'm just saying. So you're not going to root
Yes,
for him.
I will root for players that went to. If Tim Tebow was an NFL star, obviously he wasn't, and played for the Dolphins, I would have rooted for Tim Tebow too. Yes.
So he's been like, yeah, God damn it, go! God, son of a bitch. Go. He'd be like, oh, let's go.
All right, what else? We got anything else? I think we pretty much go. Let's talk hoops quickly.
I'll read. I'm just saying. I mean,
we know it's coming, and we've already talked about it. Like, we know hoops is going to be good this year. Nothing's changed in the past 4 weeks, of the team.
Right? No, then you don't deserve for me to read
we're
it.
excited.
You don't get
Their first
that's
game.
fine.
They did a scrimmage. They did a scrimmage against ex players.
Fine.
What?
I'm not. No, Chase. Don't even entertain. It's not. Nope. I'm not gonna do it.
No, I mean, look, I'm excited for. Bro. I'm more excited about it.
Bro.
Don't do that.
I just think it's cool that
I'm more
these
excited.
players were were down to come and do that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, these are NBA players. One just played in the NBA Finals and came.
Who came? I didn't see it, so talk to me about it.
It was like, go ahead, Chris.
Well, that's not what I was going to talk about, but that's even better.
Oh,
I just wanted to read. But I mean, I think it was like, obviously Terrence Mann, because he's like the VP of whatever for the team. What is Vassell? I think
Vassell played. Yep.
I don't know if Bacon played. Bacon, shout out. He just got his degree, though. Good for him, though. But I mean, like you said, like Chase said, it's cool that all these guys, it's a place where they want to come back and help these young guys to, because like I said, Florida State basketball, it's trending up. And yes, I'm much more excited for that, honestly, than football.
Love it.
So did they do well? Did they suck? Or
supposedly it was a real close game. I think in the end the Vets won by like 5 or 6.
Bullshit. Yeah. We just can't fucking call it.
But what they
can't beat NBA players. Get out.
You lost NBA guys. We're done.
One thing they were saying is and Patrick Williams came because that's one of the things I read is
my God.
One of the things I read is like Patrick Williams. They're like, dude, like the Bulls fucked like his development up because they're like he was maybe the best player on the court in this scrimmage, and he can't like even basically play with the Bulls right now. But Brandon Bass Jr., freshman coming in, they keep fucking raving about it. All I hear about in practice is about how not all, but one of the main things that every single time I hear about practice is Brandon Bass Jr. and how good he's been as a true freshman. And apparently, like he like got called for a foul or something like on like Devin Vassell or someone called a foul on him, and he just like next play locked him up, like stole the ball or some shit. Like just he's got that dog in him. Like he's just competitive, like and intense, and I love that. I feel like we've been missing that recently.
Andy said, "What's next? Breakdown of NBA Summer League." Yawn. Shout out Malik Beasley under federal indictment. There you go.
Interesting shout out.
All right,
I'm excited though. I'll get to see him in December whenever they play. They're playing Tennessee. Only 2 hours away. You're gonna go watch them play. I literally just said I'm gonna go to that. Why do you? Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Have fun, man. Enjoy yourself. Let's get that wedding plan though. Let's lock the fuck in. Let's lock the fuck in. All right, folks. We love you so much. Thank you all for joining us. Andy, thank you so much for all the content and the back and forth banter.
Shout out, Mayor.
I love you, even though you're angry. Brandon Bass Jr. Fuck world is what Andy just said. Because Junior, get it? Because Brandon Bass is. We watched him. Now there's Junior. He's saying we're old. We are old, and that's true. Andy, what? Chase, what are you confused about?
No, I heard "fuck world" and I was trying to figure out what that meant.
Fuck, we're old. I said. Sorry.
Yes,
it sounded like you said "fuck world" too.
I heard "fuck world," and I was like, I don't know what that
means.
means.
I can't help it. Sometimes I can sometimes. Andy, I will check this video out that you sent me of the debriefing before the mission from Team America, and we'll talk about it next time. Love you guys. Cup to Cup Show on all social sites, cuptocuplife.com. Find my t-shirt, my hat, and you can find the world there. So make sure you continue voting for our 2000s comedy bracket. We're coming down to it. And I think we're getting down to the final four, to be honest.
It's coming up very soon.
So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Holla.